Hey guys, James here, Appalachian DIY. I have brought a few ratchets home from work this weekend because I want to talk about this new ratchet from Mac Tools that has been out for a few months now. But before I get into that, I wanted to kind of talk about the ratchets that I use on a daily basis to compare them to this new ratchet because this is a pretty sweet ratchet and to get kind of a baseline of why I bought this ratchet, I just want to talk about some of the other ratchets that I use on a daily basis and really like. So probably my go-to 3/8 ratchet is the Snap-on. This is a dual 80. It is a FHL F80, which is the flex head, 72 tooth. It's a non-locking flex head, which I prefer. I don't like locking flex heads or annoying, and it does have the comfort handle, which some people don't like. This is more of a preference thing for people. I like it, but I like them without it too. But this is definitely my go-to 3/8 ratchet, and I think this is a I think this is 14-inch ratchet. So from that, my most favorite 1/4-inch ratchet. This is also a dual 80 Snap-on. This is an 8-inch ratchet, 8 1/4 inch, I believe. It is also the non-locking flex head, 72 tooth, with the comfort handle. This is basically the same as my 3/8 ratchet. It's just 1/4 inch and shorter. Probably this is my most favorite ratchet I've ever used that I can think of. Next is just a basic 4-inch 72 tooth Snap-on. If you've been doing this long enough, you've seen this. This is a T72, and it's a really nice little ratchet that you'll use basically every day. From there, I have my Snap-on 3/8 stubby flex head. Also, of course, the non-locking flex head, which I prefer. 72 tooth. Actually, this is the part number is FKF80. So this may actually be an 80 tooth. I don't know for sure. I always thought it was 72 tooth. I never even saw that part number before. But that's how Snap-on usually labels their ratchets. But the last number is the number of teeth. So this says 80, so this might be an 80 tooth, 72 tooth, as you can see there, hopefully. Anyway, I don't want to waste a lot of time on that. Now let's go to my least favorite ratchets that I have. Now this one I bought. This is a 1/4-inch drive. I know it doesn't really look like it because it's long. This is almost as long as my Snap-on 3/8 ratchet. See, it's just a little bit shorter. But this is an Easy Red 72 tooth. Supposedly it's 72 tooth. But this is a locking flex head. So it doesn't move. You got to push this button, and then it has these different positions that it locks in, which it's kind of cool. It's more of novelty than anything. I mean, only occasionally does this really help you out, more or less. Most of the time it's just annoying, and I don't really like it. But this claims to be 72 tooth. Easy Red, but the angle that you have, the arc, when you're in tight spaces, it doesn't feel the same as, say, the Snap-on does. Like this one, when I'm in a tight space, I mean, I can feel, like I just feel like I have, that extra little where I can just barely move it and I can get a ratchet, whereas this Easy Red, it's not like that. Even though it says it's 72 tooth, Like it just doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel good. I don't like it. I never really liked it that much. I bought it because it was long and it was 1/4 inch and it was cheap, like maybe 40 bucks. I don't remember. From there, I have another Easy Red. This is a 3/8 drive, 18-inch long ratchet. You can see that here. Yeah. Okay. So this is an 18-inch 3/8 ratchet, so it's nice and long. It has plenty of leverage. It's got the comfort handle, which is cool, I guess. You know, it's not nice like Snap-ons, but it's cool. But it is also the locking flex head, which, as I said, I don't like. So, for the last couple of years, and I'm ashamed to admit it, but I will, this is what I've been using for my 1/2 inch ratchet, which I don't use that often, which is why I have a cheap one. But this is a lovely Craftsman China. This is a China made. I say it's China made. It doesn't say that it's made in China, but I'm going to assume it because that's what it feels like. This is about a 30 tooth, 36, something like that, tooth 1/2 inch ratchet. It is also the locking flex head, and the positions you have to choose from are very few. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. And that's just whatever. I guess you could say 5. But the actual positions, you really only have 3. And then you have boom, and then boom, where it's just kind of floppy dong in there. So I don't know. But anyways, so Mac Tools, getting to the point of the video, Mac Tools finally came out with a new set of ratchets. This is a whole new line. It's not just this 1/2 inch one that I have right here, but a whole new line with the 1/4 inch 3/8. I think they're just now coming out with the 3/8 and 1/4 inch, or the 1/4 inch they're just now coming out with about the time I'm making this video. The 3/8 have maybe been out for a few weeks. This 1/2 inch has been out for a couple months, I think. But this is a 90 tooth Mac Tools 26-inch long non-locking flex head. You see that smooth, just like the Snap-on. So this is a non-locking flex head Mac Tools ratchet, and if you know, have seen anything, or you own Mac Tools ratchets, you'll know that they're basically have all been the locking flex heads from, I think. I mean, that's the ones I've seen. They've all been locking. It's never been a really nice flex head ratchet for Mac Tools, in my opinion. They have nice non-flex heads, but the locking flex heads I've never liked. They've never been like the Snap-on ones, you know, that they'll go in any position that you want them to, which is why I use only the Snap-on ones. So this guy's new. They have the part numbers done, like, no, you probably can't see that. Well, we'll just read it off here. The part numbers of VR2690FPA. So the 26 and the part number is the length of it. It's 26 inches, and the 90 is the tooth count. So this is a fine tooth, 90 tooth 3/8 ratchet. So there's no really real huge point in reviewing this. I'm just going to kind of show it to you. It's got the comfort handle, very similar to the Snap-on. This is actually 1 inch longer than the Snap-on counterpart, which is only 25 inches long. It's got the same flex head as the Snap-on counterpart, and the other difference is that this is a 90 tooth and the Snap-on version is a 72 tooth, which is the dual 80 that they use on all the rest of those, which is a great ratchet. I have, as you can see, I have a few already. I like them, but this is a 92. So if you're concerned about breaking these things, well, for one, it's lifetime warranty, obviously. So breaking, it's not a huge deal, but from what my Mac guy said, that he's since he's came out with this ratchet, or since he's had it on his truck for the last couple of months, he has, I want to say he has either only warranted it once or he has not warranted it at all. I know that's like two completely different things, but I know it wasn't like, oh, I warranty this thing all the time because it's just crappy and it breaks. No, but supposedly Mac Tools spent the last couple of years working on this ratchet, and what I'm assuming, because they didn't have anything anywhere near as good as what Snap-on offers with their, with their dual 80 flex heads. And Mac Tools, I'll throw this in real quick, they have the same thing in non-flex heads too. So it's not just the flex heads they have. But anyways, so I'm assuming that they kind of wanted something to compare with Snap-on, because really, if you look out there in the way of ratchets, ratchets are your go-to tool that you use all the time, every day, and you want something good, and really Snap-on is the only thing to me that I've like just really liked using and don't have really any complaints about until now. So this ratchet's expensive. This is like a $230 ratchet, which is basically the same price as the Snap-on version. And you don't, I'm not gonna use this thing all the time, so that's why it's been hard to like spend that kind of money on a half-inch ratchet. But I just had to do it, man. This thing just looks cool. Look at that. Right there, made in USA. This thing is sweet. Look at that. You can see it right on there, made in the